The United States moves closer to backing a tough Russia sanctions bill with global implications. President Donald Trump has endorsed a bipartisan Russia sanctions bill that could impose steep penalties, including 500% tariffs on countries buying Russian energy. Lawmakers say the measure targets nations seen as helping fund Russia's war in Ukraine. Senator Lindsey Graham, a key sponsor, said Trump has greenlit the legislation after months of negotiations with Democrat co-sponsors. The proposed Sanctioning Russia Act of 2025 would allow the U.S. to levy tariffs of at least 500% on imports from countries that purchase Russian oil and other energy products. Countries including India, China, and Brazil could face significant pressure under the bill because they continue to import Russian energy. Lawmakers argue these purchases help fund Moscow's military campaign. Graham said the legislation could be taken up for a bipartisan vote as early as next week, with strong cross-party support expected. Supporters describe the bill as a tool to economically isolate Russia and pressure it toward peace negotiations over the war in Ukraine.
Modi's a very good man.
Yes.
He's a good guy. He knew I was not happy, and it was important to make me happy. They do trade, and we can raise tariffs on them very quickly, and it would be very bad for them.
New Delhi has previously defended its energy purchases from Russia as driven by national interest and affordability, rejecting claims it has assured an end to those imports.
Well, I must say that President Trump has a sense of humor. The statement that he makes that Prime Minister Modi is not happy is an understatement. Of course, as Prime Minister, he cannot be making strong statements, but the fact is that public opinion in India is extremely strongly against President Trump, and not without reason. India is the victim of the highest tariff imposed by the US on any country, and most unjustifiably because Indian companies have been following even the US sanctions on Russia, which are against UN rules, because it is only the UN Security Council that can impose sanctions on a country, and it has not imposed any sanctions on Russia. So India is well within its rights to buy oil from Russia, as is Europe itself. Europe itself buys natural gas from Russia, and the US imports a number of products from Russia. It's also trading with Russia. So this nitpicking of sanctions that the US is imposing on Russia, even that is being followed by Indian companies. So what is he penalizing India for? It's difficult to understand. But that be that as it may, the fact is that the US is in a stronger position. This is a much stronger economy than India's. And also, since India has a surplus in trade, in goods trade, not in services, but in goods trade, we have a surplus, and he can take action against our exports, which he has done by imposing tariffs. So our exporters are now looking around elsewhere for markets. Some of our exports have suffered. In this situation, there is no reason why Indians should be happy with Trump.